that whole thing.
Yeah, yeah.
But I mean, if I catch a nice sale, I catch a nice sale. Don't get me wrong.
No, no, you know, if you don't
Nah,
celebrate
listen,
Christmas,
listen,
come
listen,
on, man.
listen, listen. So something that I came across that I thought was funny,
Yeah.
and I guess this kind of applies to Black Friday, the logic behind it.
Hmm.
But someone posted this. They
Yeah.
say if you if there's a TV and it costs $2,200
Hmm.
and you pay $1,500 for it, you didn't save $700. You just paid $1,500 for it. I said that makes sense to me.
I can see the point.
You understand? You
Yeah, I
didn't
can see the
save
point.
700. You just
Yeah,
paid 1,500.
yeah, I can see the point.
But you know that's marketing. So you
Hmm.
2,200. Oh man, I need to get that now.
And you running home to your family like, yo, they were selling this for 22. I got it for 15.
Not only are you running home to your family with it, but you done knock people over, somebody's
Yeah, listen.
attraction, because
That I will never understand how Black Friday turns to violence. I don't get it. Maybe, I'm not materialistic in that regard to
Hmm.
understand how it turns to violence, but yo, it gets crazy.
It do. It do. I remember when the flat screen TVs first came out.
Oh, come
You
on,
know what I'm
man.
saying? Remember them joints used to cost like 4, 5 racks?
5G plasma joints. Oh, you kidding me?
yo, you couldn't even bring them in your house during the day. Like you had to
Yeah,
leave them
yeah,
in your car somewhere, hide them, cover them up,
Listen.
bring them in at
yeah,
night.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Because the
Nah,
joke, the jokes was
listen,
gonna go down. The
listen,
jokes was
that's
going down, man.
we used to, well, some black people are kind of like that. Like, yo, I bought the TV. We gotta figure out where we're gonna bring it home.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of
Yeah,
us is
that's
like that.
that's how my parents used to move. Like when we used to go away, because we didn't want no one to know no one was home. We leave like three in
Yeah,
the morning,
Yep.
like 3 in the morning on the
Yep.
low. You
middle of the
understand?
night.
So, yeah.
On the Lolo. You can't let people see you leaving with bags.
And
No.
luggage and all that. Nah, man. I'd be
Hmm.
like, Dad, what time we leaving? Yo, I want to get on the road at 4 in the morning. 4 in the morning.
Middle of the night. Where y'all used to go?
To Maryland.
Oh, Maryland? Oh,
Yeah,
DC
my
trip?
pops was from
Maryland?
Maryland, and
Okay.
sometime he would drive to South Carolina too.
All
It
right.
depended upon. But
Yeah.
yeah, we leaving 4 in the morning. We up and out, man. Dog
Yeah.
tired. So he would rent a car. He'd be like, yeah, we're gonna get on the road 4 in the morning. So y'all better get into bed now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Still tired when you get up. Still
Still
tired.
tired, but you had to
Uh,
go. That made me think about the flat screen when it first came out, how you had to move with it, because
yeah.
somebody gonna see it no matter what. Yo, Josh, you got that big joint up in there, word? You getting there like that? All right.
Exactly. Exactly.
Like, nah, man. Yo, man, that's what they call us to as is. That
Yeah.
fell off the truck. My man work at PC
Yeah.
Richard.
Yeah.
Yo, it fell off the truck. Yo.
Yo, I'll be like, nah, B, rent a sitter. I just got this from rent a sitter. You know what I mean? I gotta take that.
Oh God,
Yeah, I
that's
got
the.
I gotta take it back in like 2 weeks. You know what I'm
Isn't
saying?
Rent Center like one of the biggest scams in the world? Yo, they being sued in every state, something like that. I don't know. I don't want to just say it,
I
but
ain't hear about that. But there's lawsuits on rent a centers.
I believe so, man, because this false advertising and so the
Uh,
plan is to sell all that stuff as
ultimately, right?
opposed to just renting it. So people,
Yeah,
they have Super Bowl parties, they get the big 75-inch TVs, what have
yeah,
you.
right.
But I don't know how rent a center works. How it works. You
Hmm.
go rent it, you take it back, how much they charge you. But apparently it's not what it's supposed to be.
Mm.
people a little upset. And you know, rental centers are always in areas what they call low income.
Yeah, that's how they set it up.
That's how they set it up. There's a
Yeah.
reason for that.
Yeah, always in the hood. You see all the rental centers in the hood. You know what I mean? Nothing in the middle class, upper middle class. You don't see
Come
them
on,
joints.
man.
You know
Come
what I'm
on,
saying?
man.
They're like, these people can afford flat screen TVs. Look at the homes they're in. They can afford them joints.
Exactly.
But the Rent-A-Center prices, I don't know Rent-A-Center that well either, but I
Yeah.
remember it felt like they were renting out whole, couches and love seats and end tables for 12 cents a month. It seemed like
Whoa. Yeah. Wait.
no. No. It looked like that to me.
Nah, that can't be no 12 cent a month. It can't be. But it's something in there that the people don't like in regards to that. With rental center. I'm gonna have to do some research on it, but 12 cents a month. But they have one on Lenox Avenue that I've walked by a couple of times, and they got couches and all that in there. TVs. I mean, it doesn't look like the cleanliest place in the world.
They never do. They never look like they never look like the most cleanest spot in the world. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they be all in the hood. You know what I mean?
I thought about using them when I got my first off-campus apartment. I was like, oh, and that's why I thought like it seemed like so it wasn't 12 cents a month, but whatever it was, I was like, I could do that with my little college salary.
Right. It's either that or IKEA, right?
Yep.
Because IKEA was that shit too. You know what I'm saying?
IKEA still got some joints in there. They got some nice stuff.
Yeah.
But you just don't want to spend 5-6 hours putting that joint together.
That's the only thing. That's the only damn thing. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing. I remember when my wife and I were dating, she had an apartment out in Queens and she bought the IKEA bed. Little did I know.
Ooh.
I spent like, oh man, you know what I'm saying? The definite boyfriend test.
She's like, you want to smash? Put the bed together. Let's see how bad you want it.
Listen. Yeah. That was his motivation.
For the smash, fix the bed, homie.
That's his motivation.
Fix the
bed. She's brilliant. She be thinking.
Fix the bed.
Yeah, that was his motivation.
It was like 100.
But you did it.
It was like 100 bolts, 50 screws, 290 Allen keys. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy.
And the instructions,
the Allen keys, for real, it was like 290 of them joints, different sizes. Got to use this Allen key for this screw, for that screw. You know what I'm saying? Oh man,
for that screw, and everything come in separate plastic bags.
Separate plastic bags.
And where's the company? The company originated in Sweden, right? It's a Swedish company, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God! I mean, the things is nice, but it take a long time. My daughter and I had put together something for her. She bought this gesture drawer. I've never shopped at IKEA before, but I've seen their things online. I've never bought anything from there. So she said, I want to buy it. We went, I drove out there, we got it. It was in these 2 big ass boxes. I had to take them upstairs one at a time. Well, not up the steps, in the elevator. So I don't want y'all to think I was He-Man in the joint. So we got it upstairs. I said, listen, we're going to do this tomorrow. D&D, Dad and Daughter Project.
Right.
She said, how long do you think it's going to take? I was like, come on, man. Look at this, man. About an hour and a half. So what I said, that joint took like 5 hours. 5 hours.
That's
turning this, turning it back, turning this, turning it back, making sure this looked like the picture, then turning the picture around, then turning the drawer around so it could match the picture, and then this screw got to go to this screw. So the work comes in 2 waves. First, you're trying to figure out what goes into what before you even put it on the drawer.
Word. Exactly.
Yeah, I
Exactly.
felt accomplished after I finished that thing.
Exactly. Yeah.
Accomplished.
Yes.
Them joints take half a day, yo. For
You
real.
listen, I had a IKEA had this curtain system that I loved, right? It was like you would put a track on the ceiling and then you would attach these little curtain panels and they would slide back and forth. It was so cute. And I was like, oh, that's mad simple. Let me go ahead and grab that. I wasn't going to do it. I wasn't going to put it up, but it looked simple. So I did a phone a friend, right? I called this young man. He's like, yeah, no problem. I'll put it together for you. Yo, the dude, he takes apart cars. Like he's like, no problem. You want me to hang some curtain? I'll be fine.
It's light. This is light.
Same thing, Mark. He came, he started, he pulled out the instructions. He's like, oh, this will take me 30 minutes.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, all right.
I promise you, it was now 2 a.m.
Yo.
He's mad, he grouchy.
Yeah.
For S&Gs, right? For shits and giggles, I went online to see if there were any additional online instructions.
Yeah.
There was an entire web page devoted to these curtains. People just talking about how horrible they were to install. And I spent the next 30 minutes laughing hysterically. And it's now 2:30. He's sweating.
Damn.
Oh. You want to smash? Put them curtains up, Hobie. Put them curtains up, Hobie. It's easy.
30 minutes. 30 minutes.
He was like, oh, this is light. Get this done. We get it in.
But that's the motivation.
And put them back together.
Right?
That's the motivation. But I don't know if you're gonna want to smash that night after all that.
Oh, nah, you grumpy.
You definitely don't want to smash.
Yeah.
You understand? Like, yo, so I'll be back tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna go ahead and take a
Mind
you,
on that. She didn't even invite him. It's like, listen, I'll be back tomorrow.
Right.
But I'm busy tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow.
Don't
worry about that.
It took me 5 hours. I'm gonna be back tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, the day after that.
The day after that, right?
Yeah. You might as well just give me some keys.
Like, matter of fact, I'm bringing a bag on the third day. You know what I'm saying? Couple of toiletries, you know what I mean?
I have to spend the night bag.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I just spent 5 hours.
Yeah, I was just talking to someone today about that whole spend the night thing.
Yeah.
Well, not necessarily spend the night, the whole trying to move in on the low type of thing. You understand? And what so it was from the perspective of the guy going to the young lady's house. And I was saying, listen, you should scratch your head if the dude come, or not necessarily if the dude come, maybe it's the third date, and he have his weekend bag, right? Yeah. Something nice, something fancy, whatever, MCM or whatever them bags are.
Yeah.
So, you scratch your head like, damn, what you doing with that bag? I said, it's not really a thing if he come with the bag. That's fine. It's a thing if he leave without it.
Yeah.
You understand? So, she started this, yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna call it a night. All right, yeah, so I'm gonna get up out of here. I'll see you later. And he's like, yo, nah, you left your bag. Nah, don't worry about that. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about that. I'll get that bag next time. You know what I mean? Got like
not even tomorrow. Next time, he said.
Next time.
Yo, not even tomorrow.
Not even. 5 undershirts, 5 shirts, slacks, deodorant, charger for the phone.
You know what I mean?
The works.
Nah, I'm concerned if y'all coming with a bag, because y'all usually come with like a toothbrush in your back pocket. So if you coming with a bag, I'm suspicious.
Nah, I mean, everybody's different. What I said for me, I think it's more romantic for the young lady, however many times it take for her to say, hey, listen, or before I get there, why don't you bring such and such over? Or the next time you come, bring such and such. You understand?
Yeah.
That's more, I like that approach. That's more sincere. Not, yeah, so I'm thinking, because I work 2 blocks away, you live right here. I could bring a couple of shirts and slacks over. Yo, don't ever say that to the shirts and slacks.
A
Because we
couple.
don't have the whole 4 wardrobe from Banana Republic in the closet.
Next thing you
You
know,
understand?
right?
Don't ever say a couple of shirts and slacks. It's a
Yeah.
wrap.
Yeah. I never subscribed to moving up on the girl crib though, B. You know what I'm saying? And the low and the subtle ways it's done. Because a
Yeah.
lot of cats be doing that, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Listen.
Yeah. Pants there, shirt here, yo, I'll be back. You know what I'm saying? That he just making it clear. He's just thinking everything's good. They booed up now. That's his boo thing. He just starts slowly but surely living with stuff in there. Next thing you know, he living with her. You know,
Yeah.
I ain't
Just
never,
like that.
yeah,
He
yeah,
get mail. She over the mailbox. She mail with his what?
yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Hold
Exactly.
on.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Acting like Melvin from Baby Boy. So, you all up in there cooking breakfast, you know what I mean? Son is like, yo, who this cat? You know what I mean? you know? I never subscribed to that, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why cats do that, man.
Nah, everybody's different. I mean, I'm sure that go on with both genders, man. We ain't gonna just, throw all the rocks at the dudes. I'm
Women
sure
don't do
that
that.
go on with both
Only men.
genders too. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. But I'm sure women probably do it a little more subtle. It may not be how the guys do it or something like that. I'm sure women will do it a little more subtle. Because the things, we could leave there, they cannot necessarily leave,
Mm-hmm.
It's best, like I said, to just listen. Next time you come, why don't you bring such and such? That don't mean bring your kids and all that too.
I think it actually is easier for women to do it though, because we a little bit more high maintenance. We need more stuff. We need, like, if we're trying to prepare from the morning to the night, we actually have to bring a bag. Like,
Right.
we can't put our stuff in our back pocket. So it's real easy to slide over to somebody's house with your little spend the night bag and leave something. And after you do that a couple of times, eventually you end up with a drawer. You're like, oh, look, I got a whole drawer there. Just put that in my drawer. It's okay.
Yeah. Got a
That's
whole
a big
drawer
step. Once
yeah.
you get the drawer, that's a big.
Once you get space in the drawer,
thing is, once you graduate to the drawer, the keys should follow that. The keys can't come like a year later. You understand? The keys got to come shortly after. How long am I have a drawer? It can't be going on like 5-6 months, and I still just got this drawer. Where the keys at? What's going on?
Got to get a copy of the keys.
Come on.
That comes next.
Y'all be holding on to them keys though, don't you?
Nah,
anyway.
I ain't holding on to the keys. If we split, I'm giving the keys back.
Well, the reason why I be talking about ish from my perspective from that way, because I ain't like I was saying, I mean, and to Mark's point, I could be coming off bias. I don't mean to. It's just from what I see from my perspective, you know what I'm saying? So, Mark is always there to correct me. But from what I see, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't subscribe to that, you know what I'm saying? And of course I could talk that talk from experience, because you know what I'm saying, I ain't move up under her. I have my own joint. You know what I'm saying? She wanted me to move in with her. I was like, yo, pause. Nah. You know what I'm saying? Because
after you put together that bed, you should have moved.
Yeah, nah, I did that on I did that on some boyfriend shit,
dig it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But nah, I had my own spot, man. I couldn't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, my whole thing was like, yo, I can't jump from one titty to another. You crazy? Can't do that. You know
I
what
like
I'm saying?
that.
Yeah. I couldn't do that. So so through my observation, just to correct myself, I see cats doing that, and I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, man, have your own shit. You know what I'm saying? So when she get on your nerves, you can be like, yo, I'm out. Like, yo, I'm out.
but
I'm going to my
you
own
know,
crib. I'm out.
you know she know
You know what I'm
that.
saying? Instead of
understand?
arguing, she like, get out.
Listen,
Yo,
you
I ain't
could,
going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere because you ain't got nowhere to go.
yo, I was just going to say that. Yo, you can slam the door different when you got your own spot.
Thanks.
You understand?
Thanks.
You could slam the door, you know, but it seems like when you got your own spot, the smallest things just piss you off. Like, you had a good day. Like, didn't I tell you I don't like carrots? Carrots. You know what? I'm about this month. You understand what I'm saying? Because no matter what.
Yeah,
You just like
you got your own spot.
wait, hold on. Why is the volume so loud? Why, you know what? But you flip that and you ain't got your own spot. It's all her. Your name ain't on the deed or
you gotta
nothing.
hold it down. You ain't got no way to go. You gotta hold it down.
Listen, you ain't taking. It'll be more like, babe, you know I'm allergic to carrots. No, but I'ma still eat it. Yeah,
it's fine. It's fine.
Like, you gotta eat it.
It's fine. I mean,
it's fine. Don't. Yeah. Don't. Matter of fact.
Oh no, it's not that burn. It's not that burn. No, it's not that burn.
Don't start closing up. We be like, get to stepping.
Listen. Mind you, he worked from home, right? She got the volume up dumb loud. Right?
Dumb loud.
She watching any one of those housewives shows.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen, hold on, guys.
Watch it. Wait to exhale.
Hey, just a little bit. Could you please just a little bit? No.
This is my house.
Listen, I'm gonna
you
take
don't
this
like it, you go to your house. Oh, I forgot. You don't have a house, right?
You see what I'm saying? That's right, yo.
I was just playing along. I thought we was doing a role play. That's not what women do for real. I was just role playing.
Come on now. You see, both of us gave you that face at the same time.
You know what I mean?
You already know. You slammed the door different.
Oh,
you slammed the door different.
But listen, I'm a fan of, first of all, I love a man who already lived by himself. Facts. Like, go ahead, do that first. Yeah. And I even don't mind, unless I have a house. If I have a house, maybe I feel different about it. But I don't mind moving someplace different that's new to both of us. And that way is ours. If we in it like that, not if you're boyfriend girlfriend, but if we in it like that, let's move together. That way I can't kick you out. But I'm gonna be tempted. If you move into my spot, I'm gonna be tempted. And don't bring that ugly ass chair with you. That chair is ugly. Half the stuff you have in your apartment don't match anyway. Go ahead and leave it. And that velvet painting, that ain't coming either.
That velvet painting is coming, believe that. That's a classic. Come on.
Not the velvet painting.
What I mean?
It's gonna be in the front closet or something.
And I'm getting more than one drawer. What? Come on.
Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah, the drawer situation. Yeah, man. Oh, beware. Fellas, beware.
I mean, you gotta get in first. Again, if it's hers, so then that conversation will come up. Something like, yeah, so I'm saying, I've been living here like 6 months, something like that. So, why don't we put my name on the lease? Put your name on the lease? What you talking about? Yeah, I'm saying, we together. We're gonna be together forever.
Yeah.
You gotta say something like that. You gotta say something like that. Come on, what are you talking about? I want to marry you. Whether you mean it or not, you better say some shit like that.
See, that's the problem.
The topic
whether you mean it or not.
Nah.
Say it anyway. Say it.
Say it anyway. You understand? In a different tone and everything.
You need a place to live, man.
Nice text. Like, babe, listen, when we get home, I really want to talk to you about moving forward because that's where my heart is at. You understand? Something deep, since he already, listen, babe, I'm thinking, I want to marry you. You know, after we sign the name, get the lease and everything, why don't we just go ring shopping? Yeah, listen, wow, you know, you
Nah,
gotta get
that's
your
when
name
she
on that
called her
lease.
homegirls and be like, "Girl, he want to put he put his name on a lease," and the other end is like, "What name for what? What girls? I'm putting no name on the lease. You and your kids live there, not him."
Oh,
You
no.
and your kids live there.
It's
Yeah,
gonna be
man.
one of her friends that do say something like that. You
Mm-mm.
already know.
Yeah, man. But survival tactics, man. Need a roof over the head. Need a place to stay.
Yeah, it's really real out here, man.
Yeah, be real out here, big. Real
Yo,
out
I had my barber
here.
who I used to go when I had here. He was living with his, I believe it was his wife at the
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
His name wasn't on anything. They was living together. They got into a huge argument. He said this was one of
He
the
moved into her spot?
he moved into her spot. So this is one of the worst blizzards that we had in New York. He remembered it like it happened yesterday. He was telling me. He said, Mark, it must have been about 10 degrees out there. It must have been like 10 inches of snow.
Mm-hmm.
And she kicked me out. And he was like, listen, babe, we're going through a rough time. I'm going to skip. Listen, just let me leave in the morning. That's all he wanted. He just said, I'm going to leave. I'm going, but just let me leave in the morning. Nah, get the out. He up out of there. Dead winner. All right. So an accident. He had an accident in one of the stores. Something happened in the store and he fell. You know those doors they have in the bodegas? It
Yeah.
leads to the basement. He fell down there,
Oh,
right?
wow.
To
Yeah.
the store, came across some bread. Okay. Phone ring up. Of course, you call out of concern. You understand? Hey, what's up? How you been? What's going on? Listen, I was thinking, why don't you move in with me? Yo, he said he took everything in his might not to break that phone.
Yeah.
What? Now you heard I done came up, got this bread from
Mm-hmm.
this lawsuit. You talking about
Mm-hmm.
move back in?
Yeah.
You think I forgot that you put me out in a blizzard?
Right.
What he did to get put out in the blizzard, though.
I don't know. I didn't ask all that. I
See,
just
that's
know
the
that was
important
petty.
part of the story right there.
I just know that was petty.
I don't
Come
know if
on,
it's
man.
petty or not.
Right. But if I'm asking you, listen, let me just wait until the morning. You understand? Unless it's something with violence or anything, he didn't share all of that. He just shared with me that she said, no, get out now. Now that he came across some bread, hey, listen, why don't you come stay
that
with
part.
me?
I was thinking. I was thinking.
Why I'd always start with that? I was thinking. Because that's normally something we're probably gonna say no to anyway. I was thinking.
Yeah.
What she was
He
thinking
ended
about.
up going back to her anyway. Y'all be dying to go back. So he went back. He ain't tell you he went back. He went back.
He went back. He went back, Mark.
Far as I know, he didn't. That's what he told me.
All right,
You understand?
all right.
Whatever he did, people do different things. I ain't gonna knock him.
Y'all be trying to save face around each other though, and especially in the barbershop. So there's a lot missing from that story.
Yo, the barbershop got all the tales. All of them.
Yeah,
all the tales.
For real.
Yeah, you put on a different face. I mean, there's some guys that's honest about certain things in the barbershop, but barbershop got all the tales.
Listen. In everybody's story, they are the victors. Everybody's story, they are the victors.
Listen.
Never caught an L. Never got played.
Oh my God.
Never got finessed.
Oh my God.
They always had the last word. They are always the victors.
You know how many jail stories I heard in the barbershop?
Yeah.
And every dude I came across, ran the jail. If he
Right.
didn't run it, his man ran it.
Right.
And then when he got to the jail, his man was there. So him and his man ran the jail.
Right.
Oh my God.
Right.
I can't even count.
Right.
I
Everybody.
can't even count.
Yep. Yep. They ran to jail. They ran to jail and they ain't get got. They seen dudes get got. If you understand what get got means. They seen dude gets got.
Yeah,
It never
but
happened
not
to them.
them.
Never them.
Not
Never
them.
them.
Never happened to them.
Never
Never
them.
happened to them. So
But,
yeah, in addition to that, because I've heard, because I've had conversations with some street cats myself, and it's the same story. Like Mark said, I ran this block, and my man's ran the whole block. You know what I'm saying? Yo, but like, yo, and yeah, cats was getting it in there. I mean, I seen it. I seen it. You know what I'm
but not
saying?
me. I
Not
wasn't
me.
having
Not
none of
me.
that,
Nah,
kid.
none of that. Not me. I seen it though. I seen it.
I seen it though.
Oh God.
Listen, I had a Caesar for about 1.5 years, 2 years. So I don't have barbershop experiences like y'all, but I've been in there for a little bit. And after a while, you get quiet. As a woman, you start to blend in and the fellas start to talk almost normal.
Yeah.
My favorite thing is to hear the dudes, people, customers and barbers, all of them kind of talking. They talking about some chick, Then all of a sudden, the front door open. And the chick walked through the front door and everybody get quiet as she walks to the bar. And I'm like, yo, about her now. Y'all are like, how you doing? And then she leaves, she walk out and she leave and the whole barbershop bust out laughing. I'm
same. Listen, for one, that's a violation that she even coming in the barbershop. The barbershop I used to go to, one of the cats was in there one day and he was talking about this young lady, like he was going off. He was spitting fire about her, like, yeah, I don't rock with her no more. She's dead. I dead it up. He was going off. Like, oh my gosh, he going off, right? So even after my haircut is done, I'm in there, I'm talking shit with the rest of these cats. We all going talking. Who shows up? She shows up at the barbershop. Not on no beef shit, just on some, like I'm waiting for you, be outside in the car, something like that. And we all looked at him. She walked in the barbershop like, hey, how you doing? She had to get something from him. Everybody got quiet.
Yeah.
And she walked back out wherever when she was going. We was like dogs. Oh man, you violated. What was all that? Like, yo, it's not even necessary.
Yeah.
We ain't judging you.
Right.
We ain't judging you.
Yeah.
Now we know now that you a liar.
Right. You're right. Not only a liar, and you whipped.
And you, come on, man. Come on,
that
man.
whipped part is worse than the liar part. Y'all would take the liar part. That whipped part, y'all be like, nah, I'm not whipped.
Nah, fuck. Especially back
then? No, that W word? Oh no, sir.
Nah, you crazy? Well, we used to say, man, I got mad joints. I got mad because in the barbershop is competitive.
It's competitive,
it's what it is. And then you're talking about, yo, what's good for the night? It's some cats that come in there. You already know, yo, fellas, what's good for the night? I don't know what's the word we were talking about. I don't know, whatever you want to do. What time? All right, once I get lined up, we meet, and then we go wherever we gonna go. More likely it's a club or something like that. Then you got the cats that say they going. Same drill. Yo, fellas, what's good for the night? What we doing? Yo, we gonna head word. All right, cool. Holla at me. We know he ain't going. After 1 or 2 times you holla at the king, he ain't go. You already know. You already know. But yeah, every tale that you can think of, you're gonna hear about. You're gonna hear about the cartels. Yeah, I'm gonna get this BM and jump. You know what I'm saying? I just smashed the Benz. Yeah, you had the Benz. Yeah, man, I just smashed that joint, totaled it. Walked away from a car, flipped over there in the Cross Bronx. Caught fire and everything. Word, you right? Yeah, I walked away from it.
Yeah.
About to get the BM in like a week or so. I'm getting it detailed, you know, get the EBs, S and all that on there. Oh man, yo, bring it through when you get it. No doubt, no doubt. I'm gonna come through. Next time I get the car, I'm gonna bring it through.
Yeah.
So you see me, what's up, man? What's up with that BM? Come on, man. Yeah, I got that joint. My brother got it right now. You know what I'm saying? I just let him hold it. He taking out this little sweetheart, something like that. Oh, your brother got it. Yeah. You know, next time get it from him. I'm gonna bring it through. I want you to see the joint.
Yeah. I'm just letting him hold it. You know what I'm saying? That's my little bro. You know, that's my little brother. You know what I'm saying? It's my little brother. You know what I'm saying? Letting him hold it. You know what I'm saying? You want to press it short. It's like, all right. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, yo, don't crash my shit. You know, don't crash my shit. You know what I'm saying? That's all. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Listen,
but then you see the cat in something else. You know what I'm saying? Like a Mitsubishi Galant or something like that. You know, I'm saying, yo, what's up? Yo, what's good?
Yeah.
Yo, what's good? Yo, this is my girl joint. Oh, it's wife, this is my girl car.
Listen,
come on, man. Just stop it.
Yo, it's straight machismo, one up,
it's everything.
Anything, you know,
it's everything.
Yeah, all of that.
The beauty parlor is the exact opposite, I think. The beauty parlor, we go, it is like, don't.
What y'all talking about? Tell me what y'all talking about.
Last time you went to get your hair done in a beauty salon, well, that might happen now because some of them are mixed with barbershops, but
I do my own. But you know, I got a bald head.
Your own, you get your curling iron and.
No, I don't need a curling iron for this. Yo, if a curling iron could catch this, that's some curling iron. I'm telling you.
No, that's a good stylish.
No, but the beauty salon, I feel like we do the opposite. Like we get real honest. We talk about all the things that are going wrong. We talk about how the kids done did this, that, and the other thing, and we don't know what to do. We talk about how work is hard. We talk about how everybody is leaning on us. We talk about y'all ain't good for nothing. This is like, we get so honest. The beauticians know all of your. That's another reason why we probably don't switch beauticians that often, because they know all of our business. And we be in there for 100,000 hours. Y'all go in there, y'all get your haircut, maybe your haircut, you know, maybe you in there 30 minutes, an hour, 90 minutes. No, we in the beauty salon 6 hours sometimes.
Come on, man.
So you can't be braggadocious for all of those hours. At some point, you know, the phone calls start coming in, the text messages, you get real, and your beautician know all your business. And then you go back and she remember all your business and ask you about people by name.
My God.
Oh man.
Maybe so you were seeing that dude Frank, right? I think last time you talked about Frank, he had lost his job and he was looking to work at the ice cream factory. Did he get the job at the ice cream
factory? You ain't give him no keys yet?
You put his name on the lease? No, I ain't putting Willy Wonka's name on the lease.
No, they're not even asking her. The beautician's like, girl, I know you ain't put his name on the lease, right?
Right.
I know you put his name on the lease, right? They give it a look like, right?
Right. And you be like, nah, girl, nah.
Then he show up.
Then he show up. That's where y'all lie at. That's where y'all lie at. Because y'all don't be looking stupid.
I left the keys at my mom's crib. Let me get it from you.
Right. He show up in his Mitsubishi Galant.
In a Galant. You already know.
Yes.
You already know.
Yes. As soon as you say no, he pulls up in your car, Mitsubishi Galant. Hey babe, I'm about to go to the crib. All right. You need something to get? You mean to get something from the store?
Yo, and we do this.
Like no.
I can't even hear you. I can't hear nothing. But we do the same thing. Y'all walk in, the whole beauty parlor get quiet. Okay.
We already know what that's about.
That's the one thing we got in common, right?
Come on.
Opposite sex walk in.
Yep.
Get quiet.
The whole place get quiet.
At the barber shop, we get quiet because it's a respect thing. You understand? It's just a respect thing when a girl walk in there. It's
Is
tone
it
it
though?
down, fellas. Tone it down, fellas. You understand? We're not gonna say all the filth back and forth in
it's
front
a
of her.
respect thing. Yeah, it
You
is.
understand? But sometimes it's some cats that don't know the rules. Like the barbershop I used to go to, even after I got my car, like I said, I used to stay there. This one cat came, the Spanish cat. So we in there talking everything, sports, basketball, you name it, we always talk about that. So he came in there first, right? And then I guess she went to the store to get some chips or something. So she came in. We didn't know the cat or anything, but anybody could go to the barber shop. So she came with the bag from the store, gave him the chips, and then she sat down. So we like, I know he felt it. Like, dude, what are you doing? She got to bounce. I mean, we didn't know the cat or anything like that, but she stayed. So now we gotta, oh my gosh, man, what we gonna talk about now?
Yeah.
Our kids?
I'm saying that wears off though. I just told you I was getting my hair cut for about 1.5 years, 2 years. Y'all get quiet, but y'all be talking again. Y'all start
but it won't be like we was talking before.
I got that. Yeah. All right.
You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah. It just dies down. That's our opportunity to talk all the filth and everything that we talk, everything like that. Who smashed who you done smashed them? You ain't smashed. Yo, say the word. Yo, I'm gonna ask her. You gonna ask her? What? Yo, go ahead. Go ahead.
All that.
What
happened to Shorty? I seen you with the other day. Who? Shorty with the eyes. Oh, Shorty with the eyes. Yeah, Shorty with the eyes and the fatty. Oh, you talking about her? Oh, nah, she crazy, yo. You had to cut that off. I had to cut that off, son. Oh, word, nah. Yo, you don't mess with that no more? Yo, she was banging. What happened? Nah, she crazy, B. Nah, I had to cut that off, son. Yo, tell you what she did, yo.
Why stay calling us crazy? Oh my God.
Something got to be wrong with her for her to break up with me or something, That's why we say that. We got to save face. We got to save face. It got to be something wrong with her. Something wrong. Something
got to be. It can't be y'all.
Never. She got to be mentally disturbed or something.
Not in the barbershop.
Something going on up in her head. Not you want to do that.
Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with us in the barbershop.
Ain't nothing. Nah, in the barbershop.
Not in the barbershop.
Ain't nothing wrong with us. And then we start talking about playing ball.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
Sports.
Oh my God. Man. That always turns into something else.
Yeah, man.
And who could play ball? Who could play ball better? Who played ball the best? Yeah. Who started playing ball first? Who dunked first on the block?
Right.
Best handle. Oh,
right.
Straight trash. What? I'm water from everywhere. Oh my God, man! But it's comedy.
It's straight comedy.
It's straight comedy.
Straight comedy.
And, you learn a whole lot from that, man. Yeah, the barbershop. That's why the movie was so successful, because we can relate to it.
The movie Barbershop, right?
Yeah. I mean, I think he made about 10 of them joints. I mean,
that's a whole franchise.
But it wasn't as good as the first one.
The first one was always a good one.
Yeah. And then homeboy that come in there selling the DVDs and everything else, deodorant, perfume, you name it. Polo, this, Gucci.
That's how it be.
You got it.
That's how it be.
Porn, got it.
All that.
We get all that stuff too, not the porn DVDs though.
Oh, not the porn.
Yeah. They had the porn DVDs, all that.
We get everything else though. We get like you could buy it from toilet tissue to gold jewelry, like
purse, you name it.
Purses, you could come out with a whole new outfit for the night, like
like Tyrese and Baby Boy when he came up in the beauty salons with the dresses.
Yep. Same thing. And you could tell who's the people that you should buy from, because sometimes somebody will walk in and don't nobody pay him attention. Nah, get out of here. Don't buy from that guy. The other dude that come in after him, that's the dude you want to buy
that's the dude you
from.
buy from,
That's
right?
the dude.
Yep. He gonna have some smoothies.
Smoothies. Oh.
Remember, we there for 6-7 hours. We need nourishment.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
That's gotta give y'all something to drink or something.
That's a fact.
Yeah, gotta definitely give y'all something to drink.
Y'all didn't talk about my favorite part of the barbershop is when y'all start politicking and y'all talk about how y'all could change the whole world. Yo, this sound like Mark. If I were mayor, what I would do is I wear green cashmere.
Politics and sports are the biggest.
We don't like any of the politicians. And normally the conversation will go something like this. Listen, all he need to do is such and such and such. Everybody's the best. Everybody's the best. Listen, all you need to do is such and such and such. And it just go from there. We hate all of the politicians. We never take into account how difficult that job could be. You understand? We never do. We just know we don't like it. We don't like the person in charge. Unless you talk about us making more money or raises, we don't like any of them.
We don't like any of them. And this and keep in mind now, this is pre-Obama.
This is way before. Come on, man.
So we in our not even our imagined consciousness we thought we ever see a black man, be president of this country. So naturally, we're gonna hate all the politicians. All the politicians are white. We hate them all. They don't do nothing for the community. So you know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, they sending the warships in my, the dudes be trying to sound knowledgeable in politics, but yo, they be sending the warships in Iran, right? But then Iran, they be trying to take the money for the warships, trying to take it back to Iran. And so, and what they doing for the community though? All that money go to Iran and nothing in the hood. Ain't nothing in the hood.
It always got to be somebody in there that's where he got the highest science. You understand? He's on a different plane, a different level of knowledge. Man, shut up. You a drug dealer. Go ahead with all that, man.
But he talks the loudest.
Oh, my God.
He makes the least sense. You know what I'm saying? All the money in Germany. But Germany got the money, but the money's gonna come back to the hood.
And that dude right there, he don't never got nobody in his chair. Why he got nobody
listen, right? So if he a customer, listen, that's facts. That's facts.
Nobody in the chair.
No, but if he's someone else in there, right? That's getting a cut. And he's talking all that same thing. Oh, Germany got the money, right? Germany got the money for the ships. That's all they got to do. And then after he dropped all that science that he claimed, he'll be like, yo, let me hold $10. You got all the science to change the world, but you don't know how to hustle?
Word,
Let me hold on, man. I'm after I'm jammed up right now. All right. You're gonna be jammed up because you ain't getting $10 from me. All that science and knowledge you got, right?
Got nobody in chair. You better cut hair right, get somebody in your chair, man. You know what I'm saying? Get somebody in your chair, B. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. And basketball, oh man, that's another one too. Oh man, especially when Jordan was playing. Oh man.
Oh God, forget it. Forget it.
Oh man,
dudes talk, they know they man could play better than Jordan.
Yeah,
and they know that.
I've heard those
man,
too.
they never get a shot.
Yeah,
you understand what the Bulls should do? The Bulls will be trash. Pippen is trash. Orlando Woodward is trash. Nah, if Jordan was on the team, they'd be trash. I heard they're gonna trade Jordan. Oh my God,
all that.
Oh, everything.
I know a dude. I know a dude who was Jordan's ass. Who? Yo, my man Pico from over there on 169th.
Yo, he dead nice.
Yo.
Dead nice.
All of them. Yo, Pico give Jordan a bit. Yo, Pico is nice. Yo, he's from 169th. Yo, he used to scrape dudes, man.
Where Pico at now? Pico locked up now.
Yeah. Nah, but you know, Pico effed up, man. Pico hit that crack, man. He was drinking, man. You know what I'm saying? Pico was straight Jordy. Yo, that's my man. Yo, I play with Pico. I play with it. They get serious. Yo, I play with Pico. Y'all play.
And he gets serious. He get more
real
passionate.
Serious. He pat the check. Yo, I play with Pico. I play with Pico.
He get more passionate. The longer you there, he get more passionate.
Me and Pico ran through Dykeman. We was in the cage. We was up in
Oh gosh, yeah, the barbershop.
It was me, Pico. It was me, Pico, Flacco, Big Al, and Javar.
And Mike. It had to be a Mike.
And Mike. There's always a Mike in there.
Mike. It gotta be a Mike.
And Mike. Which Mike? Skinny Mike?
Yeah, Skinny Mike. Nah, Sheila brother Mike. Oh, Sheila brother. Sheila brother, no doubt. He was nice. He was nice.
He was mad skinny. Sheila brother, yeah. Sheila with the fatty.
Yeah.
174. Yeah, her little brother. Mike.
Yeah, he was nice. He could ball a little bit. Yeah, he used to play for Gauchos.
Right.
Yeah,
Gauchos. That's right.
Yeah.
We like that. Yeah.
Talking about.
Yeah. And you know, we gotta mention that Sheila had a fatty.
Gotta mention it.
We have to point that out.
You gotta say that.
It's either Sheila with the fatty or Sheila. You know, she don't really got a butt. Nah, she flat.
We know her too.
But she got this though. She don't got, but she here.
Yeah.
This Sheila.
Gas station.
Exactly.
But we gotta, I mean, since we're still in the barbershop, you gotta talk about the dudes that produce.
Oh man.
Listen.
Studio dudes. Oh,
you know my man make beats, right? Yeah, you know how many dudes I didn't invite. My man, word on the strength, man. My man, Diddy hollered at him. Diddy hollered, word. Now, yeah, real talk. He going on tour with Diddy and them. My man make beats. Maybe in the studio right now.
Yeah.
Word, what's his name? Oh man, I forgot his name, but you know what I'm saying? That's a whole other conversation, man. The dudes that make the beats. Now, granted, I'm not taking anything away from all the cats that really do these things, that play ball, make beats, got all this. And there may be some of them within there that's really doing that. But once you in the barbershop, you don't believe it until you see it. Mentality. You understand? It's just one of those things. No matter what I say, they got to see it. No matter what.
Because y'all be lying in the barbershop. That's why.
And some people may be telling the truth.
But we'll never know.
You never know. It's still comedy.
It still is comedy. Exactly.
Yeah, those are fun times. Oh my gosh.
It's like if they sell on the passion, it makes it more believable.
Yeah.
They sell it on the passion. You know what I'm saying? Like nah, he did so my man, he flew out to LA he met Dre, right? He said, Dre, he told me Dre was gonna sign him to a deal. What kind of deal? I don't know the numbers, but you know.
I'm waiting for you to be like, oh no, not you thought I meant Dr. Dre. No, not that Dre. Not that Dre. I'm talking really about Sheila with the fatty, her older brother Dre. He in LA now. He in LA.
Yeah, he produced. Yeah, it was this cat on Webster. Like people knew him on the block to some extent. He was involved in the music industry. I don't know to what extent, but he was real cool with my man G. I knew him on some what's up, but that was G's man. So I'm talking to him one day. I was like, yo, G, what's up with your man? What's going on with him? He was like, yo, I just hollered at him. What are you talking about? He said, yo, he told me Babyface called his house. It's like, what? Listen now, see, but here's the funny thing about that, right? Babyface could call whoever he want. I don't know him. You understand? If you're interested in someone, you call them up. But it's just how it sounds. You understand? Like, he don't have people to do that. He don't got a secretary or a PA or someone to make a phone call.
Right.
It had to be himself. Yo, what's up? What's wrong with this? This babyface. Babyface. This ain't no damn baby. You understand? Who's gonna believe that? But yeah, that was just so funny when he said that. I mean, I don't know how far he went in that music game, but he said Babyface called his house. Apparently, they was gonna close out the deal that Dre didn't give him. You understand? He said, "Yo, I'm gonna get it somehow. I'm gonna get this bread.
I'm gonna get that deal. I'm gonna get that bread.
I'm gonna get that deal."
Exactly, man. Oh man, but yeah, them barbershop talks, epic conversations, man. But we don't be knowing who tell the truth. But at the end of the day, be all entertaining. You know what I'm saying? To take it with a grain of salt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Definitely take it with a grain of salt, man.
Yeah, tell me about Black Panther since y'all both saw it. How was it?
Oh man.
We can't do that.
Yeah,
we can't talk about that because somebody might not have seen it.
Oh, yeah. I'm not pointing like that. Just to let y'all know, y'all can tell me about a whole movie, and I'll still go see it, ending and all that. But some people, I respect that. I respect that.
Yeah.
Some people may not want to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
okay.
I would say for me, yeah, I think it's just as good, if not better, than the first one. Like my personal opinion, like they did that, and the reasons, like I and believe me, I hear what the detractors are saying and what they feel some of the subliminal messages are. I ain't gonna get into all that, but
I don't know what those are.
Oh man, listen, but what I can say, I chose to look at other things which I found artistically and creatively brilliant, and the overall message of it, right? In terms of, as opposed to what some of the detractors are saying with regards to the sequel. You know what I'm saying? So
is it gender related? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can guess then. I can guess what's being said.
But I don't. I'm not putting energy into that aspect of it, that trope, that aspect of it, because I can name plenty of other factors and reasons why I feel that the movie was just as good, if not better, than the first one. You know what I'm saying? Because if you want to talk about that particular thing, it's also pointed out, and it was also pointed out in the first movie as well.
It was.
For what reason? I don't know, but those same tropes was pointed out in the first movie. So, but I don't gonna go that path with it. I choose this path on why I feel the movie was great and enjoyable. And plus, you gotta understand, part of the factors is that I'm a comic book head, so I read the comics, so I'm familiar with the storyline and the who's who in the movies. So that's why I don't necessarily subscribe to that trope that the detractors are talking about. So I'll just leave it at that.
I mean, I think we can say, because it was in the first Black Panther was kind of how women showed up, right? The kind of the strength as compared to like the men. Is that kind of the area?
Kind of sort of more so emphasized in this one than the first one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is this one falling in line with what happens in the comic books as well?
Well, obviously they have to condense it because it, the storyline is long in the comic books that leads up to what you saw in this movie. So of course it had to be condensed. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's along the line with comic books to the comic books story for the to a certain degree. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
is it as long?
but I'll
It's
leave it
about
at that. Huh?
3 hours. It's about 3 hours. It's
Two and a
as
half, about
long
two,
as the
about
first
two and
one
a
too.
half, about 2.5. Yeah, about 2.5.
2.5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So two and some change. What you thought, D1? Mm.
There were parts of it that I love. The parts that are probably being criticized, I was like, yeah. I thought it was like visually stunning. Um,
Mm.
but I'm not a comic book head, and so
Mm.
I don't know the story other than to see it in the movie and to see it played out. I felt like there were a few things that felt like it lacked continuity for me. And it
Yeah.
had nothing to do with, Chadwick Boseman, his untimely death, unfortunately. But there were other parts of the story that I was like, I don't understand. I don't feel like that makes a bunch of sense. But other than that, I enjoyed it. The first one is the best to me so far.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. I dig it. I dig it. But yeah, we ain't gonna. I mean, I know D1, me and you could talk about the movie. That's like another 2 hours. We could talk about that. But like I said, for the people gonna watch on YouTube, man, for the people
Yeah,
listening,
somebody,
92.6,
spoiler alert,
they
all
ain't
that.
watching it. Yeah.
Somebody be upset that you
You know
said
what I'm
he da
saying?
da da da.
Yeah, spoiler alerts, what I'm saying? We ain't gonna do no spoiler alerts for that.
And knowing Marvel, they always have to have something at the end of every movie.
Of
Look
course.
forward
Yeah.
to for the next one.
Absolutely.
So I'm
Absolutely.
sure they did that in this as well. That's their calling card.
Yeah. It's always it has been for a while. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Ever since they did the because they've been doing this when they did Captain America, the first Avenger, I think back in no, it started with Iron Man actually. So you see how much of a geek I am? The geek is coming out.
I mean, those are the
Yeah.
only movies that make people stay after the credits.
Yeah.
Nobody leaves.
Nobody leaves. Yeah, nobody leaves. So I think when they did Iron Man back in because it all started, I want to say mid 2000s. I want to say
Okay.
06. I want to say 06, 07. I think that's when the first Iron Man movie came out, or maybe 05, like mid 2000s. That's when this whole Marvel cinematic thing came out, and it started with Iron Man. You know what I'm saying? So, and they did that back in the mid 2000s. So, man, the
But
story.
I wasn't aware that was going on. I think I went to see Captain America: The Winter Soldier in the theater.
Yeah.
And before, no, I think I went with my nephew.
Mm-hmm.
And the credits started rolling. I was like, all right, that was a pretty good movie. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, nah, we gotta stay. I said,
Mm-hmm.
what are you talking about? The movie's over. He
Mm-hmm.
was like, nah, Uncle Duke, just stay, chill. We gotta watch what come after.
Mm-hmm.
So when I was getting up to go, I noticed that a lot of people were staying.
Yeah.
Maybe only like one or two people left. And I was
Mm-hmm.
like, wow, it's gonna be another movie after this? What's going on?
Right.
So, I sat back down and then I watched the part that they showed. I said, oh, so this is their trademark. Okay.
Yeah.
I get
That's
it
how they
now.
do. That's how they do. Yeah. That's how they do. So,
That just made me think, this is so random, but that just made me think, y'all remember when you could stay in the movies and watch the movie again? Either you could watch the movie again or there'd be a double header.
Listen, we're going way back.
You going back.
Yo.
Hell yeah.
Way back.
Hell
Yo,
yeah.
do y'all also remember? I asked somebody else this and they were like, girl, you sound crazy. I don't remember that. But do y'all remember that somebody would come down the aisle sometimes and collect donations for like it was some charity.
UNICEF?
It wasn't UNICEF.
Was
Maybe it was
NAACP?
Nah, it was like somebody with a W, I think. It was
World Health Organization, something like that.
Something like that. But they would come, like the movie ushers would come down the aisle and would collect money for charities.
It sounds familiar. That's probably way back, when I was younger and I was going to the movie with my parents. I do remember somebody doing something like that.
Yeah, it was way back. It was a
Yeah.
long time. I feel like
so we were kids when this happened.
We was kids. Yeah.
Okay.
That's when way back they had the two movie theaters up on the road. They had I think the RKO was on Valentine and Fordham.
Yep.
And then the Lowe's Paradise was on the concourse.
Wait, were there two movie theaters or were there three?
Two. I remember two.
Okay.
RKO, Valentine and Fordham, and then the Lowe's on the concourse right there, 2 blocks down.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's where I saw Beach Street on Fordham.
Wow.
My sister took me. She was working for Big Apple Games or something.
Yeah.
And she said, I'm gonna take my little brother to go see Beach Street. Because around that time, so Electric Boogie was out.
Yeah, but exactly.
I used to Electric Boogie. I thought I was nice.
Right.
I used to battle people and everything. No, to be perfectly honest with you, she took me to see that movie. I didn't know what movie we were going to see. So we went, she bought the tickets, we went, we sat in the theater. So the music come on, Beach Street. I'm like, okay, get our little popcorn, she treating her little brother.
Aww.
So we watched the whole movie, right? I went home and I started crying because they didn't pick me to play Lee's part. Real talk.
Oh, what?
As much as I enjoyed that movie, because I just thought I was that good at Electric Boogieing.
Yeah.
As much as I enjoyed the movie, I got the DVD and the soundtrack to this day. I must have seen that movie about 20 times.
Wow.
Aww.
He was like,
I was like, yo,
I'm nicer than him. He was like,
I'm nicer than him. Yes. Yes. Oh man. Yo, I can't stop watching that movie. That movie was epic. Just that whole
it's classic.
Time. That whole time of music, the leather bombers, the ski masks, the Kangos, the Pumas, the lead. Oh, that whole era. Come on, man.
No doubt.
Epic.
Yeah, man. Cazals, all that.
Cazals. Oh my God. The sheepskin. Yo, that movie was awesome.
Sheepskin. Get you robbed on the train.
Shot, stabbed,
all that.
killed. You name it.
Yeah, all that.
All that.
Don't rock no sheepskin on the train, man.
What?
Yeah. And then they came out with the different flavors, the blue one.
Different colors.
Different colors and flavors. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, the gray.
All that.
Yeah, oh man.
All that.
And the hats. And the hats. Hey, oh man. Yeah, it was a whole different era, different time, man. I seen Beach Street about 20. I remember when Juice came out. I remember when they opened up the movie theater on 161st.
Yeah.
This is going.
Yeah.
So it was me, my man G, and this other cat named Mike. We said we're gonna go to 161st to see Juice. So everybody hyped about Juice. Tupac is in the joint.
Yeah.
We don't even know the other actors in the joint. We know Tupac is in it.
There's no Tupac is it. Yeah.
You understand? Now, mind you, he's a rapper. The other dudes are legitimate actors. But we just know Tupac in it. We going to go see it. So we walked from the block over to 161st. When I tell you they got cops out there, they had cops on horses. Yo, because we already knew what the movie was going to bring. So the movie theater was like, listen, we don't want no problems. They had police in the theater, inside the movie theater itself. And then they had cops on horses outside. That was just a bad scene.
Yeah.
So we walked up, line was crazy. We was like, yo, let's go to the Kent. So I don't know if you're familiar with the Kent, but the Kent was on 167th and the Grand Concourse. Yo, this theater was about this big, right?
Tiny.
It had rats in there. It had cats in there. You name it.
Yeah.
It's barely a stand to buy popcorn. you'd be foolish to buy popcorn in there because you might die because you don't know what's in it. So one of the cats we was with, he knew the cat that worked in the movie theater. He said, "Yo, let's go to the Kent. My man worked there." We get to the Kent, right? They playing Juice. We sitting in there. So something was wrong with the volume. So the dude walked by that he knew, and he was like, "Yo, turn up the volume."
Yeah.
And he went upstairs and turned up the volume. I'm like, "Yo, we gotta get the fuck out of here, man. What kind of theater is this where you tell a person, yo, turn up the volume?" We stayed. You understand? It wouldn't have been nowhere else where we would have been able to see it. But I ain't gonna never forget that. It's, damn, what kind of low budget theater is this?
Low budget.
I have never been inside that theater. That's crazy.
Yeah, but the Kent was right there. You remember the Kent, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Up the block from the patty spot.
Right up the block from the patty spot. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that you didn't want to go there. The Kent was the worst. It smelled like pee, everything else. You had though on the side of there, straight up just smoking weed, just blatant disrespect. Not even try to hide it. Yo, that theater was the worst.
Just real flagrant with
blatant. Just flagrant. Yeah, just lighting up.
Damn. But y'all. Yeah, I think we went over the time. But I want to say
probably did, man. We ain't even hit our fan. Listen. Yeah. So for those of y'all don't know, you probably figured out by now, each of us get a turn. So today was just random talk. To all our 92.6 fans, not right, not wrong fans, that's what today was. We're going to be doing this from time to time. Yeah. I'm sure you have fun listening to us reminisce about all this. So we'll bring it back one more time in regards to that. But stick with us, not right, not wrong. Check out all the other shows. Indeed. Let's keep rocking.
Indeed. Now y'all got a chance to hear the three of us how we chop it up off camera.
This is exactly what we do.
Yeah, this is
we don't pick on D1.
We don't pick, yes.
Oh my goodness. Everybody, people can see it, the people can hear it.
We don't do that.
Bullies, I tell you, bully behavior.
You know what I'm saying? But listen, D1, any final words being that this is our season finale?
Yeah, D1, you close it out. Yeah. Let the Empress close it out.
Close it out, Empress.
God bless and good night. Listen, it was another fire season working with the two of you. I'm grateful for each of you, and I'm grateful for this experience. Thank you to the listeners. Thank you to the watchers. Thank you for everyone for listening to our podcast, for tuning into 92.6 and the whole thing. Ja, Mark, y'all are both dope.
Yes, the feeling is
mutual. I'm still handsome.
And I'm just Ja, and the feeling is mutual. D1, Dark Mark.
You already know.
Another season in the books.
Let's keep winning.
Pleasure to be part of this trifecta, this trilogy. And to our listeners and our viewers, see y'all next year. For season 3, we'll be back for season 3. Don't worry, we still like and love each other, so we'll be back for another season 3.
Oh, yeah,
I don't know. I love y'all. I don't always like y'all.
That's honesty. That's honesty.
It's honesty. It's all right though. It's all right.
I ain't mad at that.
Yeah, me neither. But until next time, enjoy the holidays. Stay safe. Happy New Year in advance, and we'll talk to you.